Sup, peeps? We're gonna make keto ice cream.
Yes, we are.
You excited? Can't have the ice cream till tomorrow because it has to be in the freezer all night, but it's still yummy.
It's tastier than you would expect. So we're gonna taste it tomorrow, so you'll probably see like an edit in this time skip thingamabob.
Yeah, thingamabobs are cool. We'll do that. Now, what gave me the idea for this is
Testing.
I have a friend at work that couldn't figure out how to look at her recipes in the kitchen. I asked her if she had a laptop, and she's like, yes. And she's like, why? She didn't put two and two together. And like Charlie would say sometimes, that gives me frowny face and also
sad face noises.
And also heart shapes at the same time. Frowny face because too bad they didn't know, but heart shapes because I get a chance to teach them something.
Oh,
you get your laptop,
that makes sense.
And you look up
like
a recipe, and then you write your own version of it into an email draft and save it. Then you can get that on your phone. But I would normally use my phone with cooking in the kitchen, but it's right there on the tripod, huh? By the way, when I ask you how much something is, you have to double it, because we're going to make a double for two of those things. But can you get the eggs first? So this is a combination recipe from looking at different videos on YouTube and doing it a few times and finding the easiest way to do it.
And the easiest way to chop the egg?
Well, not necessarily that. Well, yeah, I saw that on one video. You get the egg like that. And I want all the egg whites in this one. That's right. Can you pour the blue one into the white one? All you do is, yeah, go ahead, pour that in there.
Oh.
Because I accidentally put egg whites in there. And you move the yolk back and forth between the two shells.
So it doesn't die.
No, it's so you get the egg whites fall off.
And the egg whites die.
Nothing's dying. Why do you keep talking about dying?
It's because everything's falling off. It's dead because it fell off. Looks weird.
Do they technically die if they were never alive?
Well, that's a question mark.
Oh, I dumped it the wrong way again.
Oh, man.
We'll just do an extra egg. Extra egg!
Extra, extra.
I don't know why I can't concentrate right now. Maybe because I'm hungry.
Maybe because you need to focus, camera. Focus, camera.
Because you need
4,000
egg whites for this. And if for whatever reason your diet says you can only have egg whites, you can make it.
Real easily.
Or if you have to have your egg whites on a certain day or something, doesn't matter.
You have to start it at all.
So they're separated. Put that back. I'm going to look up what the next ingredient is. The heavy cream that's in the door.
The thick cream.
3/4 of a cup. So I'm doubling that.
Hover.
Hover.
Hover, rubber, cream.
You say it like this. Hover. Whipping cream. So I need 3/4 of cups, but we're doubling that. So 3/2 of heavy cream. And that goes in the biggest bowl. That's a trick. My trick is with 3 bowls. Egg yolks in the first bowl. Egg whites in the second bowl. Heavy cream in the third bowl.
Big brain ideas.
And try not to cross-contaminate because it screws up the egg whites.
And it makes them garbage.
It makes them garbage, yeah. It makes them not come out right.
Makes them taste weird and stuff.
Not taste weird, they just don't get all floofy when you whisk them.
They want to concentrate instead of not what they're supposed to do. They're not supposed to concentrate.
Okay, got those 3 right. What's the next ingredient? A 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. So why don't you stay by the ingredient so when I ask you what the next thing is.
Tartar. Tartar.
This says 1/4, right? So I have to double it?
Yeah.
Cream of tartar. There's this one YouTuber who did keto recipes and she kept saying tartar. Cream of tartar. How do you guys say it? Do you say tartar?
Or tartar.
Or do you say tartar?
Or tartar.
Or do you say American?
And also the next ingredient is 1/2 plus 2 teaspoons of erythritol. Spelled wrong for some reason.
Yeah, it's back when I was just learning how to spell crazy keto words like erythritol. It says how much?
1/2 cup plus 2 teaspoons erythritol.
Erythritol. So that means we need a whole cup.
Oh yeah, plus a tiny bit. Okay, 4 teaspoons. Or whatever that evaluates.
And I put that in the, whatever your sweeteners are, put that in the egg yolk
boy
side.
or male.
And I'm going to go ahead and put the stevia in. How much stevia does it say?
12 drops. Liquid stevia.
It's only 24. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. I'm going to go ahead and get...
Then 1 teaspoon of vegetable glycerin.
Glycerin?
Glycerin. Try 2 next time.
So it's 4. I remember 2 working. I'm going to go ahead and throw some monk fruit in there because that really balances out the erythritol and stevia together even better.
Is this literally all of the ingredients?
By the way, I'm going to have all of these as Amazon affiliate links if you want to check them out. Alright, so this is vegetable glycerin and it's also food grade. What this does is prevents the ice cream from freezing solid.
So it doesn't turn into ice.
Yeah, it doesn't turn into solid ice. He noticed there was a note on my recipe that says try 2 next time. I did that and it actually worked. So it's like 1 per egg.
Okay.
And it's the perfect balance because you can actually eat it straight out of the freezer without having to wait for it to thaw.
For 3 billion years.
And that goes in the egg yolks. These 2, they get nothing right now. Nothing. Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
What's the next ingredient?
1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
So we're going to double that and then do it in half again because we're going to make this chocolate. So it's just 1/2.
Okay.
We're making chocolate ice cream with chocolate chunks in it.
Is that why you put the lily stuff out?
Yeah, exactly why. 1/2 teaspoon
To
vanilla.
have tasty with it. That sounds weird. That sounded weird.
What's the next ingredient? Well, that's it. That's all the ingredients. So I remember how to do the rest of the steps.
I don't know how to scroll on that.
Battery's fine, so I'm just going to set it here. So your next step is to stir your egg yolks and your sweeteners together and whatever extracts you have. And I'm actually going to be adding cocoa powder, but since it goes poof, it wants to go everywhere, we're going to do that last. I'm going to give this to Charlie to do that. And what I need to do is beat the egg whites. Here's another thing I have an Amazon affiliate link for in the description. This is a whisk for a hand mixer, and it basically fits every KitchenAid type except for the big giant one that costs $1 billion. But all the handheld ones take the same one of these. You just want to beat it till it gets foamy and then you stop and then you add the cream of tartar. Alright?
It does not want to break up that much.
It's starting to get foamy. That's way too bright. There you go, foamy.
Oh man.
I couldn't get quite as much as what I needed, so I just tapped out the rest out of the bottom of this little jar. And leave it out to remind me to check if I have any more, and if not, put it on the grocery list. And then you just beat it again. Let me just go ahead and move this. Now it's extra white and foamy. I'm going to stop.
I forgot how to remove the chunks from this.
You flatten them with the bottom of the spoon against the side.
Oh. Darn.
Yep, you're doing it. So what I'm going to do now is fill up this glass with some water so I can rinse this. I'm going to dry it off because I'm going to use it to make whipping cream out of that heavy cream.
Heavy whipping cream.
And use the other side of the spoon to scrape the sides after you do that. Now I'm going to beat this. It's pretty much the same concept. You do it until it's kind of floofy. This will get real thick. And if you go too fast,
it dies.
And if you go too fast in the beginning, that means you're going to have to clean off all your other stuff you just sprayed it with. And then you can turn it up later on when it starts to thicken up. That's good. When you do this a few times, you'll get used to it, but I'll show you what it looks like with a spoon. You see? It's like whipped topping, and it doesn't want to fall off of a spoon.
It breaks the laws of gravity.
And I actually should have used a bigger bowl, so I'm going to get a bigger bowl. Now, what you need to do is add the chocolate. All right. This you have to do by the sink. So bring that over to the sink. The reason is because the chocolate wants to go poof everywhere.
And explode. Like the bombs.
So I'm going to use regular and dark combination. It's totally yummy. The recipe asks for 3 tablespoons. And what I'm going to, obviously we have to double it, so it's a total of 6. So I'm going to use 4 of the regular and then 2 of the dark to make it a little tiny bit more bitter, but not that much. Go above the sink, yeah, and move your body to the left so I can get the bowl in the frame. Yeah,
sure.
There we go. Derp, derp, derp. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go sit down and stir that up real slow.
So it
and I'll clean another one for the dark.
So it doesn't go poof.
Yeah.
And poo looking.
And poo chocolate all over the place. Another thing to remember about cocoa powder is that it's bitter, so I'm probably going to be adding more sweetener at the end.
Of the
But the reason why I put the sweetener in the beginning, in the yolks, is so it doesn't make the egg whites and the whipping cream go flat when you beat it in.
Shoop.
Not that slow, you silly guy.
Like this fast?
Yep, but pick up the eggs and drop them on top. So since I realized that this stuff's going all over, I then realized I should have used the bigger bowl. Now bring that over here. You've kind of got all of it moist already, right?
Yeah, possibly.
So put this back in the fridge. I don't need this spoon anymore.
Because it's trash.
Then I'm going to put these on there.
Dang it, Bobby!
I'm doing it the right way. Go in.
That's why
Now, since these are already blended, I'm fine with them. I can take this and transfer it to that when I'm doing it over there. I'm doing it super slow so the chocolate... See, Charlie did it real good so it's not poofing all over.
Do it in slow motion.
Do it in slow motion.
Do that at 0.5 times speed and that'll sound hilarious.
Have you ever made your own homemade ice cream?
No.
Now I'm scraping the sides to get the rest of that cocoa powder.
Remember.
It's all thick and creamy and deliciousness. So now we're going to use the spatula to fold the egg whites in.
So it becomes
the foamy
even
bits.
thicker.
And the liquid egg whites, I don't want them.
They're garbage.
Well, I can save them for a protein shake later.
You use them, but they're garbage for this.
They're garbage for this.
Don't do that. Oh man. Hopefully you heard that.
Alright, can you put that in the fridge?
Looks like a weird Minecraft cube or something.
If you know why my eggs do that, why I got half liquid and half foam, tell me in the comments. I like to know it. I use Eggland's Best eggs because sometimes other eggs make me queasy. And it might be the Eggland's Best that do that.
And make you squeezy.
You make me squeezy?
Ow!
Ooh, that looks good.
Oh my knee!
Now you have this stuff that kind of looks like marshmallow cream.
It probably
Is it in frame real good, like really shiny, you can see it?
Yeah, it's shiny. And blindingly bright.
Blinded by the light.
In real life.
In real life. Not just in a song.
Even though this was never a game. Stop answering. Other me, stop it. Oh, okay.
This stuff is super thick.
It's big and chunky.
Now, some recipes will tell you don't beat it because you're going to make it go flat. I do it slow. Because it's so thick doing it this way, but it's easier. It comes out okay. The light on there, so you guys can see it.
Light was already blindingly on that.
Really?
Of course! Man.
If it's way too sweet, you did it right. Because you're adding the egg whites
To make it less sweet.
and the whipping cream is going to make it less sweet. Now you got to lift the chocolate off of the bottom and fold it onto the top. You know how you were bringing the eggs and dropping them on top of the cocoa powder?
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing right now, except I'm taking the mix that you and I made, that chocolate mix, and mixing it to the top. So it falls on top.
So it doesn't get chopped.
So it gets all mixed together. In the middle, you can spin it a little bit like that. You see, I'm doing most of the ice cream mixing using the folding method.
Oh, folding method. Blah. It's not coming out quite yet.
You want to taste some and tell me how much more erythritol to add? Since it's the cocoa powder, it might be like
6 bajillion teaspoons.
a quarter cup plus 2 tablespoons.
I don't know.
Well, I'll start with a quarter cup.
You always need a bit more.
If you add something that's bitter, you need more.
Oh. I completely forgot I did that, but now I have it.
1,
I think. Hopefully.
2, 3. And I think we have to counterbalance. If my memory is correct, 1 tablespoon of erythritol per tablespoon of cocoa powder. So I'm going to just start with 6 of those.
If I am correct.
And then you have to balance the erythritol with a few drops of stevia.
Score. Ah!
What is it up with you and those screams all the time?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just scream because the world is a waking dream.
I just randomly scream for no reason.
You want to get a brand new bag of Lily's chocolate chips?
Yeah, I'll get a brand new bag.
He's got a brand new bag.
A brand new bag.
All right, good.
No.
I just had the scissors. Where'd I put the scissors?
Where did you put the heckin' scissors?
I was checking the cameras. We need a whole cup of this.
And
check this stuff out. This is sweetened with erythritol and stevia as well. No sugar.
Also randoms.
No sugar at all. You found the 1 cup?
This?
Yeah, I'll just pour it in there. Here, roll that up and put it back.
Chips. Chips, Mom. Except chips are bad for you usually. So it's sad. Going crazy.
No, I'm not going crazy.
No, not you.
Then who? Corner me?
I was talking, corner me is here, not corner you. That's why you can't see him, but he's just being annoying like normal. I don't get bored or anything, and you just appear.
You thought it's like his me part 2 and I can't see him. But then again, when I've talked to me part 2 before, I was making YouTube videos, no other people couldn't see him either. The weird thing was when he showed up on camera.
Maybe that will happen when I get a certain subscriber amount or something.
Yeah. 5 million subs.
Not that much. for like 100 subscribers special or something, I should do me part 2 reveal.
I'll get the bowls in there with the joystick.
I do not like that.
Let this set straight.
Why is it so dirty?
And use the joystick.
I don't like wobbly things. I never liked wobbly things. They're poopy.
These are containers from Purple Cow sherbet from back before when I thought fat was bad for you. Before I learned fat was good for you and that it was the sugar that was bad for you.
When you don't have fat, you get fat.
Yep. When you don't have fat, you get fat. Stop buying up all the bread.
Bread probably has a lot of,
It does, because it has to break it down into sugar and fructose, and the fructose gets converted into body fat.
And makes you fat. With the other type of fat, the mean fat.
All right,
Hopefully
so we've got
you
some beautiful ice cream here. So you want to hold the gimbal while I put that in the freezer?
Why am I making hunger noises?
We're about to make spaghetti, that's why he's making hunger noises. That's it. I'm just going to put these in the freezer. Turn your wrist. Don't turn the joystick unless you have to fine tune it. And I'm going to move some stuff so
Some
that
randoms.
they actually come back over here over my left shoulder.
No.
So they actually sit directly in front of the fan.
So it freezes real fast.
And we're going to cut to the part where I actually check this in 2 hours and stir it.
It won't take 2 hours to make spaghetti.
I know, but I don't know. If you forget, make sure you do it within 2 hours.
Yes.
Because then you stir it and you make the chocolate chips float instead of being all at the bottom.
So you don't have to do extra stirring when you're doing other things.
All right, I'm just going to film with the camera. I'm not going to use...
Special things?
I'm not going to... Yeah, we're not using lab mics, so you can hear the difference. This is the microphone in the phone.
Yeah, that's probably a lot poopier.
We'll find out when we listen to it, right?
Yeah.
All I'm doing now is just stirring these because we just ate our spaghetti.
Like 20 minutes ago. Stir-a-K, do. No.
Now see how it's all lumpy? That's what you want. And it helps if you grab the ice cream from the edges because it wants to stick together. It's going to help you make it lumpy.
And poop looking.
Gross, dude, gross.
It's because it's brown and not so lumpy. Dude, gross.
And then, put it back in the freezer.
Then put this in the... now.
Wow. Now let's try that ice cream.
Just try it. We're not going to eat the whole thing, though.
We
will, but not right now.
We'll have a meal in between.
Yes, exactly. We need supper because it's 5 p.m., obviously.
Hey, I'm getting you a spoon. You want to get some from the freezer and try it out?
I wonder what the nutrition facts in this thing are.
Hey, future/editing me here. I did a little bit of math for you guys so you can see some macros in case you're curious. Technically, net carbs is carbs minus fiber, but you can also subtract erythritol because I don't fully understand it, but erythritol grabs on the carbs on its way out because your body sees it as sugar that's already been processed because that's what it is.
Giant hole.
Is it yummy?
I approve.
What do you want for supper? Eggs, hot dogs, veggie burgers.
What if we had eggs with hot dogs? That would be delicious.
Eggs with hot dogs. Cut.
Big brain ideas.
You ever believe that you can homemade make ice cream this good? Any flavor you want. Anything you can dream of.
Like randoms.
Strawberry.
Ice cream.
I'd like to make a raspberry lemonade someday. The problem is you'd have to add lemon juice, which is liquid, which wants to freeze. So you have to increase the vegetable glycerin. I made blueberry once.
With real blueberries.
Half the blueberries were pulverized and pushed through a sieve. So it was like this syrup. And the other half was just whole blueberries in there.
Yeah, he made blueberry muffins before. They're really good. We may have the recipe in the description too, if you can remember it.
The blueberry muffin recipe you can get from a YouTube channel called Keto Connect. This goes on smooth.
Smooth and tasty.
You ready to sign out?
Yes.
You go first.
Well, that should be about it for this video. This ice cream is pretty good. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell if you want to see other videos from Robert Jene.
And if you like this video, hit like. I've been Robert Jene, signing out.
You mean like?
Did I say hit like?
Like, duh. You said liked.
He's always correcting my grammar.
Bye.
Bye.